Guys, so I'm trying something completely new today. My neighbor is from New Orleans, and apparently Southerners have a lot more traditions than we do, you know. I guess Minnesotans have, you know, hot dishes all year round, and they have select meals they have on certain dates. Sure, it's not just Southerners. I'm sure a lot of people have traditional foods to eat, but I don't think I ever had, unless you count ramen noodles as a tradition. Anyway, it's called Hoppin' John, and it has black-eyed peas and a lot of other stuff never even cooked before. So for the black-eyed peas, I've already got started, as you should probably already know. They take a really long time to cook. I guess I should have known that, but even like the quick rinse took an hour and a half to do, and then cooking them is taking an hour and a half. But so for the quick rinse, I just followed the bag, and then the cooking instructions, I followed the bag as well, but I added the seasoning that the Hoppin' John recipe told me to do. The recipe only called for half a pound of the black-eyed peas. I'm cooking them all, and then just gonna mason jar the rest up for her so she can put it over rice or whatever. But 2 bay leaves, 4 teaspoons of fresh thyme, Cajun seasoning. I used Creole seasoning because that's what she preferred. I hope my phone doesn't fall, but I used this bad boy. I think it was 2 heaping teaspoons of that, and salt to taste. And that's just been simmering over here for about an hour and 15 minutes. It has about 15 minutes left. It's total time, hour and a half for cooking. And then over here, the recipe called for bacon or ham hock. We are using salted pork. I don't know how different that is from bacon, but that's what I'm using. I'm going to let that fry up until it's nice and crispy. Then I'm going to add the whole green pepper, the whole stalk of celery. That word always haunts me. I don't know if I say it right. I cringe. And yellow onion. I'm going to throw that all in there to saute it when, like I said, when the meat is crispy. I will tune you guys back in a second when I start the chicken, because this is just the side. This is not the whole meal. I didn't know that when I agreed to do it. It's really, this is the longest side I've ever made, but it smells amazing. So I'm excited. I'll tune you guys in to let you know what I did with the chicken. Hey guys, now that I'm fully stressed out, I had no idea how to time this, like at all. So the dinner side, the Hoppin' John, is gonna be done way before the chicken. Let me turn this down because I'm anxietying myself out. So I got the instant rice going right now because I don't know, my timing's all off. I just started my chicken. Sorry, baby with a Lego. I just started my chicken and realized I don't have clean pots to put it in the oven. So Forgot what I was saying. But I didn't have time to bake the chicken, so I'm cooking it on the stove. It's a whole chicken. I put chicken broth in there to kind of steam cook it, and then I flavored it with olive oil because I'm out of butter. I squeezed a bunch of lemon juice up in the cavity there. Then I put Italian seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder, and paprika all up on top of there because I didn't have enough time to get it under the skin like I normally do because that gives it more flavor. For the Hoppin' John that is pretty much done, I fried up the salted pork bits, which is just like fat. That's why they don't call it bacon. Figured it out. And I've sauteed the celery, bell pepper, and yellow onion, and I already threw it said 2 cloves of garlic, but then when I started cutting it up, it turned into more cloves. So it's probably more like 4, but it still smells awesome. The beans are I keep calling them beans. They're black-eyed peas. They are finally done. They don't look much, I mean, they got a little bigger, but they don't look much different from when I started cooking, but they taste alright with everything that I put in there. So I'm going to add, it's like 2 cups of this to that. Let me just mix it up here. So I went from cooking the salted pork on medium-low to just medium because that was taking a long time. I know that's probably a key in flavor, but I don't know, it wasn't working for me. Now, this is what I got going on here. And apparently, we just put that on top of rice as a side and go from there. Since I added everything, I'm going to let it chill over here. Until the rice and chicken are done. That's what that looks like. I'll show you what it looks like on my plate. Topping rice. I was trying to figure out how to word that. And hopefully the chicken doesn't take forever. But I'm guessing another 45 minutes anyway. So thanks for tuning in. I'll send you an end result picture. See you. Thanks for watching me stress out. Just kidding. Happy New Year. Bye.